and fulfill destiny. It's already happened. We're engaged in the flow. You're here. You've been brought here by divine appointment. You've worked hard to get here. It hasn't been easy. The concept of water actually responding and changing its structure because of this frequency, vibration, and heartfelt loving intention, my goodness, that makes the water, like I said earlier, part of the triune God, because angels and God responds to your heartfelt loving prayers, just like you as a parent would respond to your children's loving heartfelt requests. So this concept that's sacredly studied, he took DNA, measured the electrical conductivity, electrical potentials in negative terms, related to the oxidative reductive potentials of the water within the genetic strand, and showed these beautiful sacred spirals were very highly charged when they were well hydrated. But if you remove, he discovered, as little as 8%. 8. You remove God, you remove triune God water from the DNA strand. That's what happens to the same. These are the same genetic strands. Here is the measures of electrical potential in the strand. Dramatically reduced. It went from negative 212, it's measured in negative 212 to negative 12. So a dramatic reduction in the energetic potential. That means the sound and light signals that create you, literally in every now, suddenly are no longer capable because you've removed God. You've removed the water, the creative juice. Who are you now? Based on this knowledge. Best definition of who you are comes out of this knowledge. You are a digital, bioholographic precipitation, crystallization, miraculous manifestation of divine frequency, vibration coming out of water. Let me give it to you again. You're a digital, that's a mathematical. Digital, mathematical. Bioholographic, biology, holography. You all know what a holograph is or what a hologram is. You're a digital bioholographic precipitation, like rain precipitates. It starts with a little small nidus, maybe a little charged particle that captures some more water in a cloud, suddenly builds up to a raindrop, and then precipitation falls to earth out of heaven. Precipitation, crystallization. You've all been in science classes where you take early experiments, putting sugar in water or salt in water, and you stir it up, and if it's water's not warm enough, there's still some sugar there, so you heat it up some. And stir some more, and the sugar disappears. Where is it? It's still there. It's in another state. But now you cool the water down, and suddenly, crystal by crystal, the salt or the sugar precipitates out of the water, crystallizes out, and you see it again, manifest before your eyes. That's crystallization, miraculous manifestation. Why is this miraculous? Well, not only because it's using 528 hertz frequency as a core creative frequency, but because the whole system is unbelievable, designed to perfection to the way it is beyond the reaches of the wildest human imagination. Can you imagine the perfection in all of what we see all around us, including our own being? Who designed this experiment? Wow! Miraculous. Coming out of water. Water is universal now. It's only the last couple of months that the NASA has been over and over giving press release after press release saying, we've discovered water all over the universe. They just found water in Mars. They saw snow and rain 3 weeks ago. It was on the national newspapers on Mars. Water is the universal solvent, and NASA has discovered it at the farthest reaches of the cosmos. You know, we give all this credit to our parents for giving you the blue eyes or the blonde hair that you have, right? Well, you know what? Yeah, you can thank your parents. You know how much? About 3%. But, you know, do we ever give thanks to the Creator that created us? Because right now, your parents may be long gone, but right now, every micro instant, your blonde hair, your blue eyes are getting recreated every every microsecond by this frequency, vibration, spiritual connection right now that you still maintain with the source of all creation. And the administration technology, the administration mechanism is called the kingdom of heaven. In the religious world is the musical mathematical matrix composed of 9 notes. Only 9. 80% of your Holy Spirit-filled temple is the powerful co-creator. I have to honor you as a goddess, and you, my brother, as a god, because I honor the truth that shall set us free. That is, 80% of your Holy Spirit-filled temple is part of the triune God. Love to teach the world to sing perfect harmony. That's the mission. That's what the concert is all about. Getting everybody to vibrate in harmony with this evolution of the revelation for consciousness.
I went in search of the keys to heaven, key to unlock the door of heaven, because I realized that so many of us were focused on the death and despair and the bad news on the planet, and I knew there had to be some great news, so I went, and I knew that we couldn't ever have resolution of the bad news if we didn't really research and identify the great news. And so that's where I started, and I was praying for the Achilles heel of the Illuminati. And at the same time I was making that prayer, there was Dr. Joseph Paleo in northern Idaho was praying for me to come to see him. I never knew him. I didn't know him. And through synchronicities, 3 months later, I ended up knocking on his front door for dinner, and he relayed to me the essence of the book, Healing Codes for the Biological Apocalypse, that contained in it, the first time in history, in 3,000 years, the original musical scale, which was buried by the ancient Levite priests, my great ancestors, put them in the Bible when they translated the original Torah into the Greek Septuagint and added the verse numbers. Those verse numbers Dr. Paleo found in the book of Numbers, chapter 7, verses 12 through 83, as being repeating 6 tones. So that gave us the original musical scale, the ancient solfeggio. And then I basically intuited the fact that there's got to be 9, like you